The truth of last summer lies hidden in the corners of your heart. You can't rewrite the summer, but you can face what it left behind. Last summer wasn't just a moment, it was a revelation waiting to unfold. Even the quietest nights of last summer carried the weight of your choices. The past is never truly silent. It whispers through your every thought. What you thought was buried last summer is now breaking the surface. Every truth you ran from last summer has finally caught up with you. The laughter of last summer couldn't drown out the silence of your secrets. You left a trail of shadows last summer, and they're following you now. Last summer was a page you tried to tear out, but the book remembers. Your eyes still hold the storm of last summer's regrets. What you did last summer isn't just a memory, it's a mirror. You thought no one was watching, but last summer's sky saw it all. Every summer breeze carried whispers of what you tried to forget. The truth you feared last summer is the truth you must face today. You wrote your story last summer, but the ending is still unwritten. Every secret has its season. Last summers are blooming now. The echoes of last summer are louder than your denial. Last summer wasn't just an escape, it was a crossroad you couldn't see. Even in the brightest sunlight, shadows from last summer remain. What you thought was hidden last summer is now glaring in the light. Every lie you told last summer carved a scar into your truth. You can feel it, can't you? Last summer's ghost is still haunting you. The fire you started last summer is now burning in your chest. Last summer wasn't just a memory, it was a wound that never healed. Your reflection carries the weight of last summer's decisions. You can try to forget, but the stars remember everything. Last summer's truth has been waiting for the right moment to emerge. The heat of last summer melted the mask you wore for so long. Every moment you lived last summer is etched in your soul. You can't silence the whispers of what you left undone last summer. Even the earth beneath your feet remember last summer's steps. Last summer was a battle between who you were and who you are now. You told yourself you'd move on, but last summer never let you go. Every choice has a consequence. Last summer is proof of that. You thought no one knew, but last summer's winds carried the truth. What you did last summer isn't gone. It's transformed into who you've become. Even the silence of last summer holds more truth than your words. You danced in the sun last summer, but your shadow never left you. Last summer wasn't just a season, it was a reckoning you didn't expect. What you tried to bury last summer is now written in the stars. The storm of last summer still rages in your heart. Every action leaves a mark. Last summers are tattooed on your soul. What you thought was a secret last summer is now a reflection in every mirror. Last summer taught you that the truth always demands to be heard. The sands of last summer may have shifted, but the memories remain. What you did last summer wasn't forgotten. It was transformed into today. Even the quiet moments of last summer were louder than you realized. The choices you made last summer have rewritten your destiny. Every sunset last summer carried a truth you couldn't escape. You can try to hide, but last summer is written in your eyes. The shadows of last summer are longer than you anticipated. What you did last summer is a part of who you are now. The waves of last summer carried away your innocence, but left the truth. Even in your dreams, last summer whispers its secrets. You built a wall of denial, but last summer's truth is breaking through. The heart knows what the mind refuses to admit. Last summer changed you. The stars that watched you last summer are still waiting for your answer. Every scar from last summer is a story you've yet to tell. The truth of last summer is written in the lines of your smile. The truth you avoided last summer is now knocking at your door. What you did last summer wasn't erased. It's etched in the fabric of your being. Even the wind remembers the secrets you whispered last summer. Last summer's lies have grown into the shadows of your reality. Every corner you turn leads you back to last summer's truth. The silence of last summer was louder than any confession. You thought time would bury it, but last summer's truth is unshakable. Last summer wasn't just a story, it was a prophecy fulfilled. The echoes of last summer are the foundations of your current fears. You can't escape the web you wove last summer. It's tightening now. Last summer's decisions have woven themselves into your destiny. Every step you take today is a reflection of last summer's path. The secrets you kept last summer are now demanding to be revealed. Last summer wasn't just a memory, it was a confession waiting to surface. What you did last summer changed everything. You can't hide from it. Secrets buried in the heat of last summer always find their way to the surface. You think the past is gone, but it lingers in every decision you make today. Last summer's truth has a way of echoing in today's silence. You left footprints in the sand last summer. They never washed away. Every action has a ripple. Last summer's ripples are now waves. The weight of what you did last summer has reshaped your soul. You thought no one saw, but the summer sky has a way of remembering. Last summer wasn't just a season, it was the start of a reckoning. Your heart carries the shadows of last summer's choices. You can't outrun what happened last summer. It's stitched into your destiny. Every whispered moment from last summer lingers in the air around you. What you thought you left behind last summer is standing in front of you now. Summer's light revealed more than it concealed. It showed the truth. Last summer wasn't a mistake. It was a mirror reflecting your true self. Every secret has its season. Last summer was yours. The things you buried last summer are now growing into today's reality. Your past whispers louder than your present can silence. The warmth of last summer hid a cold truth you couldn't face. You thought you'd forgotten, but last summer's memory still holds you captive. Every fleeting smile from last summer carried a hidden burden. The heart doesn't forget. It keeps every scar from last summer alive. You danced under the sun, but the night held your secret. Last summer taught you that every lie costs a piece of your soul. Even the stars know what you did last summer. Your reflection in the mirror still carries the weight of last summer. You think no one knows, but the world has our own way of remembering. What you did last summer is etched in the winds that surround you. The ocean may forget its waves, but the shore remembers. You can't rewrite the past, but you can choose how it shapes your future. Every heartbeat reminds you of the choices you made last summer. The fire you started last summer still burns quietly within you. Every glance over your shoulder tells me you remember. You hid behind summer's beauty, but your shadow betrayed you. Last summer's truth is a thread unraveling the fabric of today. You carry the ghost of last summer in your every step. The sun may rise, but shadows always linger. Last summer wasn't just a memory, it was a storm brewing. Every secret is a seed. Last summers are in full bloom. You thought time would erase it, but last summer's truth is eternal. The silence of last summer speaks louder than words ever could. Your actions last summer were the beginning of today's consequences. Even the moon knew what you tried to hide last summer. Every breath you take carries a fragment of last summer's choices. You told yourself it didn't matter, but your heart knows the truth. Last summer was the catalyst. Today is the reckoning. The choices of last summer are the shadows in your eyes. You thought no one noticed, but I saw everything. Last summer wasn't just an event, it was a transformation. You can't outrun the truth. It's always a step ahead of you. What you did last summer defines the person you are today. The secrets you thought were safe are no longer silent. Last summer's breeze carried whispers of your hidden truths. Every sunset last summer hid a secret you couldn't share. You can't bury the past. It always finds a way to bloom. The stars hold your secrets, and they're ready to tell. The echoes of last summer are the shadows in today's light. What you did last summer wasn't just an action, it was a choice. Your soul carries the burden of last summer's secrets.